Hello, I'm Rich Nightingale, and it is my privilege to serve as the President and CEO of WestHab. Welcome to our 2020 all-staff meeting. Typically this time of year, we'd all be getting together to celebrate and share experiences with each other. It's one of my favorite days of the year. Obviously this year that's impossible, so we're coming to you on video, and it's still a pleasure to share these minutes with you. 2020 has been a really challenging year for all of us. COVID-19 has had devastating effects on everyone, but especially some of the populations that WestHab serves, our seniors, the homeless, and communities of color. But you have all pulled together to overcome, to transform the way we work, and to keep each other and our clients safe. I am so grateful for all of your efforts and so proud of the way that we continue to overcome and deliver our services. There has also been a renewed awakening for social justice in our community. More people than ever are recognizing the horrible acts of violence committed against the Black community. And more people than ever are saying something that we've always felt, that Black lives matter. WestHab has always stood for social justice. We do the hard work every day to help people overcome challenges and live their dreams. We help people find housing that they need to thrive and jobs. We help young people change the trajectory of their family and achieve college and careers. I'm so proud of the work we do every day in the name of social justice, but I know that there is more to come. Together, we can help WestHab become a truly anti-racist organization pursuing systemic change in all its forms. I know that we are up to this challenge together. With everything going on, we continue to battle against COVID, and we know that that's not over. And this renewed call to action, we still continue to thrive. Because of your efforts, because of your teamwork with one another, WestHab continues to build communities and change lives every day. I'm more convinced than ever that where there is a WestHab, there is a way. And thank you for all that you do, and thank you for another amazing year of service to the community.
Hello, WestHab. I'm Ginger Cuevas, Director of Human Resources. As unfortunate as it is that we're unable to get together this year in person and celebrate our accomplishments at an all-staff meeting, I am excited to have the opportunity to chat with you now. I cannot express enough how honored I am to work with all of you and how proud I am of the strength and commitment that you have shown over these last few months. COVID-19 has truly flipped all of our lives upside down, both personally and professionally. There's been so much fear and uncertainty surrounding this pandemic, but through it all, you remained committed to providing exceptional services to our clients. WestHab's doors never closed this entire time. In fact, new doors were opened and additional clients were served and housed when they needed it most. And while we were happy to provide support pay to those individuals that remained on the front line and ensure that protective equipment was available to you, that in no way compares to the work that you continue to do day in and day out, and that does not go unrecognized. In closing, I recommend that you look up the definition of essential. To be essential is something that is absolutely necessary and extremely important. Essential services and essential workers, of which you are the difference between life and death, and that will never be forgotten. I appreciate you, I am proud of you, and I support you more than you will ever know. And now I am pleased that we are joined by New York State Senate Majority Leader and proud WestHab supporter, Andrea Stewart-Cousins.
Hi, I'm Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins. I'd like to thank the staff at WestHab and your President and CEO, Richard Nightingale, for all you do to build communities and help those in need. For years, you have helped address homelessness and affordable housing in Westchester County and in New York City. You've helped keep our most vulnerable neighbors safe and have improved countless lives through your essential services. You've continued to work hard throughout the COVID-19 pandemic and have been on the front line helping New Yorkers access safe housing throughout this crisis. Being New York tough means that we not only fight this virus, but we also help our neighbors in need, and that is what you do every day. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Jim Coughlin, Senior Vice President here at WestHab, and I'd like to welcome you to our abridged version of 2020 General Staff Meeting. For those of you who have been at West Hab for a while know that at our General Staff Meetings we do breakout sessions, and I'd like to just start today with one of those breakout sessions. I usually get an opportunity to facilitate those, and I enjoy that process. So I'm going to start today with a little bit of a challenge to get you thinking a little bit about West Hab. So I'm going to ask a couple questions, and I'd like to challenge you to respond to those questions through email. Send me your answers. I'm going to select everybody who answered all 5 questions correctly. I'm going to put your names in a hat, and I'm going to draw 5 names who will have an opportunity to go to lunch with Rich and I once our world comes back to somewhat of a normal and we're allowed to have indoor eating. So I'm going to start with question number 1, which is 575 means what to West Hab? 575 means what to West Hab? Second question, what year was West Hab founded? And in what year will West Hab turn 40 years old? How many total homeless shelters does West Hab currently operate? What is West Hab's largest department in terms of staffing? And what is West Hab's smallest department in terms of staffing? So for everyone who wants to play the game and participate, please send your answers to my email address. It'll be scrolled on the bottom of the video, and I look forward to the selection process and for Rich and I to have an opportunity to go out to lunch with 5 of you. I also want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about some accomplishments and some projects that we're currently working on. So over the course of the past year, our one major project that literally took us 2 years from start to completion was the merger with the sharing community. The sharing community consists of 3 programs: Broadway Manor, which is a 30-bed drop-in program, as well as permanent supportive housing in the upper part of the building. Traverse House, which is located here in Yonkers and also is a permanent and transitional housing program, and Locust Hill, also located in Yonkers, which is a permanent supportive housing program. We officially completed the merger in February, and I'd like to welcome all of the sharing community staff who transitioned over and who are now West Hab staff. So welcome. I hope that you have enjoyed your time so far with West Hab and you've learned a lot and are welcome of the merger and of the change. I'd also like to talk about a drop-in program that we opened at the height of the pandemic in early March in the South Bronx. The city came to us and asked if we would be able to help with a street homeless problem that they were having in the Bronx. We quickly mobilized, and in the course of a 3-week period, we're able to open a 50-person drop-in center located in the South Bronx. The program has been operating now for 4 months and been operating very, very well. So I want to thank the staff who were involved in that process and who helped to mobilize very quickly to get us off the ground. Also, over the course of the past year, we opened 2 single congregate shelters. The College Point program, which is a 200-bed single women's shelter, and Cooper Avenue, also in Queens, which is a 200-bed single men's program. We opened both of those programs within the past year. Again, thank you to the staff who mobilized and were able to get those programs operational. One of the other things that we've had to deal with, and I'm going to talk a little bit about COVID, but one of the other things that we've also had to deal with during this process is our single shelters in the city. We were forced by the city, for the safety of the clients, to move our congregate shelters into commercial hotels. So over the course of a 2-week period, we moved College Point, our Cooper Avenue shelter, and our Willow shelter into commercial hotels. It was a very daunting task. We had to quickly mobilize and quickly move. At Willow, we moved 140 individuals. College Point was a complete move of 200 single women, and Cooper Avenue was a move of 100 single men. Literally happened, we got a call, and then within a few days we needed to make that happen. So that is also a major accomplishment that we've been able to handle. Those programs are still in commercial hotels and will be until the pandemic is officially marked as over. So, some of the other things too to just mention. Over the course of the past year, and even more so during this pandemic, all of our programs have really continued to step up. Whether it be the Coachman or the EHAB program, the Vernon Plaza, Town and Country, Willow, Lynx, All of our programs have continued to lead the charge in moves to permanent housing, in employment placements. Our employment staff have been great in all of our programs, and we are continue to be the leader in those areas. So I wanted to thank all the staff involved in those programs, all the leadership involved in those programs, to continue to have an eye on the target, and making sure that we're continuing to provide quality services to our clients. The most exciting thing, I think, for West Hab that has happened, and it happened very recently, was the purchase of the Wyndham here in Yonkers. The Wyndham, as some of you may know, was West Hab's very first project back in the early 80s. And we had a long-term lease, and we were able to work with the owner and officially signed off, and are now the proud owners of the Wyndham. For those of you who know the Yonkers area, there's a lot of gentrification happening here. We felt it very important to be able to purchase that property and keep it as affordable housing for the formerly homeless for as long as West Hab will be here. So again, we're excited about that, and especially because it was West Hab's first project. Another thing that we're currently working on, which is going to be a real game changer, not just for West Hab, but also for Southwest Yonkers, is the Dayspring campus. We are currently in construction on the Dayspring Commons, which is a 63-unit supportive housing building in Nodine Hill. Literally on the same piece of property, we are renovating the church that's on that property, which will become the Dayspring Community Center. The community center is slated to open in the spring of next year, and Dayspring Commons, the affordable housing building, is scheduled to open 2 to 3 months after that, in the summer of 2021. Andrew and his team have done a tremendous job, and we're really excited to get that program up and operating in Nodine Hill. We're also, I talk a little bit about the programs and a lot of the expansion we're doing there. We're also expanding our office space. So we've added space here at 8 Bashford in Yonkers for our expanding supportive housing and rapid rehousing programs here. And we're also adding an administrative and training space in the Bronx at Union Crossing. That space is scheduled to come on in the next 3 months. And the 8 Bashford space is scheduled to come on in the next few weeks. So that's an exciting thing for West Hab, and an exciting thing for you and the staff. I want to touch a little bit about COVID and how we as an agency and how you as staff have really managed this process. You hear a lot about, when you watch the news, you hear about heroes and first responders and, the police department and the hospitals, and it goes on and on and on. But what you don't hear is about agencies like West Hab and employees and individuals like you who are essential workers, who come in every day and have come in every day, no matter the situation, no matter the threat. Whatever it was and whatever it is, you guys continue to amaze me and amaze us, and continue to provide those services to our clients. Again, no matter the situation. It could have been very easy for individuals to say, I don't want to do this, and you haven't done that. And it's really, in my 20 years at West Hab, has made me more proud and reinforced for me why I have a love for this agency and what we do. And why I have a love for all of you and the work that you do. You truly are the heroes, and you're my hero. So thank you again for everything you do. The future is bright for West Hab. The sky's the limit, and I'll end with a quote that Rich always says to me. If West Hab was a stock, we should all be buying. Sky's the limit. So again, thank you for everything that you do, and I look forward to seeing all of you very soon.
Hi, my name is Valerie C. Smith, and I'm the Assistant Vice President for the NYC Shelters. I just want to say thank you to all the West Habbers who have contributed to the success of West Hab, particularly during this pandemic. I also wanted to say a special thank you to the folks that work in the NYC Shelters for all of their hard work and commitment as it relates to moving our clients into permanent housing. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jesse Krasnow. I'm the chair of the West Hab Board, and I want to thank each and every one of you for the amazing, courageous, and compassionate work you're doing during these terrible, awful, scary times, helping the people who most desperately need help in our society. It makes me proud to be a member of your team. Thank you so much for letting me be part and do one of the most meaningful things I've ever done in my life. Thank you again. Keep up the good work. Stay safe, be well, and be proud.
Hello everyone, I'm Ken Belfer, Senior Vice President of Housing. I've been at West Hab over 3 decades and have never seen a year like 2020. West Hab staff are amazing. Despite COVID-19, we've continued providing services to New York's most vulnerable population, and in fact have expanded the services and the number of sites. Keep up the great work, staff, and please continue to follow COVID-19 safety protocols. It's not over yet, and you need to protect yourselves, your families, and your coworkers. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi, I'm Ariana Wayner, and I'm a member of West Hab's board. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to the staff for all of your hard work. Your dedication to the individuals and families that West Hab serves is truly outstanding and inspiring, particularly during the last several months of this very difficult global pandemic. Thank you so much, and stay safe.
Hi Team West Hab, I'm Nicole Milan, Assistant Vice President of New York City Family Shelters. I just wanted to thank everyone for the warm welcome to West Hab. I started in the middle of the pandemic and all I've seen is staff giving 110%. Being on the front lines, working hard, making a difference in people's lives. It is noticed and it is appreciated. So I'm so proud to be part of the West Hab team. Thank you West Hab family, stay safe.
Hi, this is Pat Vitelli, Vice President of Finance. Wishing everyone well in this difficult time of COVID. Just wanted to let you know that we're all in this together. Myself and my finance team have been working every day, doing the best we can so we can keep everything running here. And we do think of all of you out in the field and all of your efforts and the struggles that you have to contend with every day are very much on our minds, and we respect and admire you greatly for being able to do it. Hopefully next year we'll be able to see each other. I do miss the idea that we haven't been able to do our annual meeting, but we still hope we'll be together soon, and we are together in hearts and minds.
Greetings to my West Hab family. My name is Elisa Ramos and I am the Assistant Vice President of Housing. I'm most proud to work at West Hab because of the committed staff that we have, the staff that works hard every day to give vulnerable populations a voice and to give them hope for a better future. You are the lifeblood of this organization, and I thank you for the hard work you do every day and for the work that you've done primarily during this health crisis. Please stay safe. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tracy Rett, Assistant Vice President for Youth and Employment Services. The level of dedication and commitment demonstrated by our West Hab staff never ceases to amaze me. You all should be proud. Thank you so much for all that you do, and please stay safe.
Hi, my name is Andrew Germansky. I'm the Vice President of Real Estate Development at West Hab. I want to thank all of our employees for your hard work and dedication during these difficult times. It's because of you that we were able to provide all of our essential services to the people who need them most. Your thoughtfulness, caring, and effort was inspiring, and I'm proud to work at West Hab alongside all of you.
Hi, my name is Richard St. Paul, and I'm a proud member of the West Hab Board. I just want to take this time out to thank all the West Hab staff for their hard work. I'm proud to be a member of the West Hab family because we change lives. Thank you and stay safe.
Hi everybody, my name is Maureen Natkin and I'm the Director of Development. My job is to tell West Hab's story and ultimately to raise money to support our programs. I just want to say thank you to all of you for making my job easy. People give money to West Hab because they believe in building communities and changing lives. Our donors stay with us year in, year out, often increasing their donations over time because of your dedication and caring and the excellent work that you do every day. The impact you make on people's lives inspires me, and it inspires our donors. It's an honor to be considered a part of your team. Thank you.
Thank you, Team West Hab, from all of us, for all that you've done this past year and all that you continue to do every day. As we look ahead, let's continue to work with each other and support each other. Let's continue to pursue social justice in all its forms. Let's continue to take care of the people that rely on our services. Let's continue to build communities and change lives together. Thank you, West Hab.